He's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, south.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
House, tonight. 118. What's that?
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, here is Marks. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And he's in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for 2.
The Vikings will
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right. 18. What's that?
Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Once again, it's Chubb. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down for Houston.
1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
Here's Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 45.
Second down, they need 7. A run up the middle with Chubb. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
3rd and 8.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 6-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. An inside give to Marks. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's taken in. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down to 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Price now to return it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll bring this to about the 25. That's Henry Toto on the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Second and 7. Here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
On play action, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. A run. It's Jones. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jones. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Now McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Hey, south.
Throwing again from his own end zone. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. First and 10.
What's that? 18. What's that? Buggy. 11.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Moving to, a loose football. The Vikings have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And this is caught. So an 8-point swing. What a turn here. The fumble return for touchdown, and they tack on 2 more for good measure. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. And DJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. On the ground is Mason. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's just playing quarterback at a really high level, Mike. I mean, once he realizes his initial pre-snap read has changed, he just calmly goes through his progressions against this zone look. He ends up delivering a strike, and they keep the drive alive.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Second and 5. On the ground, it's Mason to start the fourth. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Up the middle, here's Jones. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal. Good running gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.J. Ham. Touchdown, Vikings. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Vikings 22, Texans 6. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown. as he kicks this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out. 11.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Schultz,
line.
the motion man. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's another Texans.
Here's 1st and 10.
Down.
South.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Look the hot.
Schultz, the motion man. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Don't worry.
Kirk is the motion man. On 2nd down, Stroud forced to his right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Vikings are going to take possession.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Turnover on down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there is a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go. Let's go.
Kirk is the motion man. From the gun, here's Stroud. It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
Vikings 22, Texans 12. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Intercepted.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
This is first and 10.
Oh, right. 11.
Here's Stroud. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Second down throw for Stroud. Toward the boundary, taken in by Collins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
27 yards.
Here's first down.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Stroud. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The Texans will line up.
Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
22. Texans 18. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To a knee goes McCarthy. And that should about wrap this one up. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd